decided to take a little trip out of the city, and we're going to be in Lassen for the week. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do some snowshoeing and some hiking and eat some really good food. So we'll probably take you along on a few of our hikes.
We stayed in a charming little cabin we found on Airbnb in Mineral, California. It was about 20 minutes outside of the south entrance of Lassen National Park.
The cabin was quiet and tucked away into a snowy clearing in the woods. It felt so good to be away from the noise of the city. I forgot what it felt like to fall asleep surrounded by silence. Honestly, it was a good thing the heater occasionally made noise. It made me feel more at home.
We didn't have cell reception or internet service. It felt really refreshing to be unplugged from the outside world and enjoying nature. It can be difficult, especially during this COVID pandemic, to be away from your phone, but being unplugged has a lot of benefits.
If you can't afford to get away or are unable to get into nature, you can always try disconnecting by going for a long walk or spending an afternoon reading and turning off your phone. It's a great way to reset and be in the moment. We definitely recommend it.
During our stay, we used this little kitchen quite a lot to make delicious vegan food.
So we're here in Lassen. It is so beautiful. We've had the best weather. It's been honestly the perfect Christmas weather. You can probably hear my feet crunching. The snow has been so beautiful. It's been snowing basically all week, and yeah, we will probably show you some snowshoeing footage and other things that we've been up to. Yeah, it's just been such a beautiful trip.
Luck of the Irish, on our way to Lassen, every store that sold tire chains was closed.
So on our first day, we took a journey that lasted a couple hours to acquire tire chains. We made it to the park in the early evening and decided to give snowshoeing a go with the hike up to Sulphur Works.
It was our first time snowshoeing, and it was truly a blast. We rented our snowshoeing gear from the sports basement. It was affordable and in good condition.
The Sulphur Works trail is defined by its pungent sulfur smell and outlets of hydrothermal activities. This vent sits in a large basin surrounded by volcanic peaks from the giant eroded volcano known as Broke-Off Volcano.
The forces of erosion and hydrothermal activity continue to alter the landscape today. Lassen National Park is 106,000 acres, and you can see people doing everything from hiking to sledding to skiing to snowshoeing. There are 4 types of volcanoes inside the park as well: shield, plug dome, cinder cone, and composite. There's a reddish color that can sometimes be observed on the top of the snow in Lassen. It's actually a living organism called snow algae. The rangers at the South Entrance Visitor Center were extremely friendly and knowledgeable. They gave us information on what trails would be best based on the current conditions and a few good dad jokes that left us giggling. On the second day, we took the Ridge Lakes Trail. It was freezing on the trail. We definitely aren't used to this anymore living in SF.
If you haven't snowshoed before, don't worry, you can do it. As a friend of mine said, if you can walk, you can snowshoe. But do be sure to bring plenty of sunscreen and water like you would hiking. The snowshoes did slow us down a little bit, but it was great because we had more time to enjoy the mountains, trees, and the snow.
So far we love Lassen and we love snowshoeing, It is so beautiful here. It's a winter wonderland. And yeah, we're having a really fun time.
evenings, we worked on a 1,500-piece puzzle.
Shaylin loves puzzles. However, they aren't always my favorite. But I have to say I did get into this one.
Who hasn't done at least one puzzle during this COVID pandemic? If you haven't, you should try it out.
Can you spot the missing piece? We searched everywhere for it. Please let us know if you visit Cabin 3 and find it.
Thank you, Lassen. We had such an amazing time here.
Yeah.
And yeah, can't wait to come back.
Our last night walk in Lassen was magic. The moon was almost full and all of the pieces fell into place. We hope you enjoyed coming on this adventure with us, and we'll be posting another video soon.